Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Hope you are well. It's the day after the game before. Tottenham Hotspur have turned back into 45-minute FC. Look, where to start? It was always going to be an interesting game, coming off the back of defeats to Bournemouth at home, coming off the back of that huge, demoralising, shocking, shambolic defeat to Newcastle for 6-1. To concede 9 goals in 2 games, it was always a question of what's going to happen? How do Spurs bounce back? Do Spurs bounce back? Is there a manager bounce? Well, what we saw was reverting to type. We saw a team that looked for 45 minutes very disorganised, defensively inept, shocking defending definitely from Porro and Romero. I'll be honest, as much as we want to keep talking about Eric Dyer was poor. Dyer's been poor for years. Serious questions have to be asked about Christian Romero. He's dreadful. He's absolutely dreadful. He ran out for the first goal, hands behind his back like that, and you're thinking, go and put the tackle in on Sancho. Dive in at him. Something. Anyway, we saw shambolic defending. We saw a midfield 2 that plod along. I'm sorry, Skip and Højbjerg, they plod. They're not good enough. They are not good enough. They are not good enough. I will scream this till the houses come down. People want to keep telling me, no, but Skip, he's good when he gets going. And Højbjerg, he's a Viking. These 2 in our midfield, we will never experience any better than what we are now. These are not good footballers. They are very, very average, lower half to championship level footballers for me. Just for me. Hey, just an opinion. We also saw that the front 3 again, it wasn't clicking. The whole Kane, Son, Richarlison, it doesn't work. Richarlison is awful. Another player looks absolutely bereft of any composure, any ideas, any tactical knowledge. His technique and his touch looks absolutely dreadful. It's the play acting, the throwing himself on the floor, constantly diving. He is not for me. He has never been for me. And I have no interest in seeing that man in a Spurs shirt. Sorry if you like him. That's now 30 occasions he has played for Tottenham Hotspur this season and managed to score in 1 of them. Let that sink in. Across the Premier League, the League Cup, the FA Cup and the Champions League, 30 appearances and he's managed to score in 1 game. And that was against 10 men, Marseille, at home in the Champions League. Shocking. What a waste of £60 million. Again, just being honest, people won't like it. People will say I'm moaning, I'm complaining. It is what it is. He is dreadful. Now, let's look at Kane and Son in the first half. Found it very difficult to get in to the game. Son didn't look very comfortable on the right-hand side. I thought that Man U looked very strong down that left-hand side for their left-hand side, but our right-hand side, I thought they looked very strong in terms of crowding out Son. I thought that Luke Shaw was excellent on the left side of the defence. I thought that Dalot was very good at a left fullback. And then when you look at all of this, it didn't make for good reading in the first half. We were slow, we were sloppy on the ball. What I would say is that Fraser Forster, I thought, was excellent and should play every game now till the end of the season. There is no reason why Lloris came back into the team. Forster had been playing well. He played very well last night. I would keep him in there. Yes, I want a new goalkeeper, but this guy has been playing well. Lots of people don't want to admit that because he's not fashionable, because he wasn't a big money signing. But for me, he's probably been the best signing we made from last summer in terms of what we've had from output. So, the 2 goals, very sloppy. Sancho ran, 3 players ran out to him, didn't bother to make a tackle, didn't throw their bodies on the line. And Sancho, who hasn't looked good all season, whips one in and we make him look like a world beater. Then Forster kept us in it with a couple of good saves. We ourselves down the other end could have nicked a couple, but they were half chances. And then on the stroke of half time, Rashford running at Dyer. We all knew what was going to happen. Dyer's not competent. Rashford's on fire this season. 2-0. Now, here's where I will give credit to Spurs. We came out the second half for 45-minute FC and looked much better. And this is the frustration of Spurs that I have had and many fans have had all season long. How can we step it up when we're losing in games? And we've done this all season, but yet we can't start games like that. Extremely, extremely frustrating. So, second half, I thought Son was much better. I thought Kane absolutely dictated play for us. He was immense. I thought he did brilliantly, dropping deep, controlling the game, came to the halfway line, pinging balls about, and his passing for Son's equaliser was typical Harry Kane, and that was a typical Heung-min Son getting in the right place finish. And that's what we need more of from those two. Those two are our key to winning football matches. Before that, I thought we picked up the tempo, we moved the ball quicker. I thought everything about us looked a lot more composed, and Man U started to look tired. And I think what helped us, people will say I'm making excuses, I think what helped us here was he took off Eriksen, who was controlling the game. He took off Eriksen, who, by the way, how did any Spurs fan in the summer just gone say they wouldn't have him back? He was phenomenal. They took off Eriksen, they took off Martial, and the game slowly started to change into our tide. Great. We pushed. Porro scored a good goal. Good, because he can't defend, so he needs to be doing something down the other end. Porro gets the goal, and the fans are lifted. Then we go forward and we score the equaliser. Then as soon as we got the equaliser, it felt that Man U wanted to regain the kind of urgency in the game, but didn't quite have the class on the pitch to capitalise. All in all, I would say that over the whole game, a 2-2 was fair. Before the game, I said I thought that my heart said 2-2, my head said 3-1. I'm really glad that my heart won that battle with my head. But a point, so it's our first point in 3 games. We go to Liverpool away. Now, this is a question we've asked time and time again over this year. Can we start a game the way we keep finishing games? Can we? Because again, every single game we do this. I don't think so. I don't want to be a party pooper, but Liverpool at Anfield, even when they are not playing well or not on fire, are Liverpool at Anfield. They will swarm us. They will have so many forwards. I don't think we will cope. Also, Liverpool are coming off the back of 3 straight wins. They have a game in hand on us as well. So if they beat us, they go above us by 2 points and have a game in hand. So this Liverpool team are slowly but surely coming back into it. I believe that they will chase down Man United, but I don't think they'll have enough. I think they will finish 5th, Villa 6th, and Spurs 7th. Now, what would I say? Off the back of last night, now I'm seeing, I don't want to say thousands, that's a complete overreaction, but I'm seeing so many people on social media, all over the place saying, give the job to Mason. No, don't give the job to Mason. No, this is not, this is what we do. We're reactionary. Right, Mason gets a point from the death. Give him the job. No, we need a proper manager that will attract players. Nagelsmann, for example, will attract players. He is a name. He will attract players. They will want to play for him. He has experience. Ryan Mason has a few games as caretaker manager of Spurs experience. That is not what we need. For all those people who were turning down Vincent Kompany saying, oh, he needs more experience. He's only done it in Belgium and in the Championship. Ryan Mason's never done it anywhere. And listen, I like Ryan Mason. He's a Spurs lad. Fair play to him. He's a good guy. But are we really talking about bringing in Ryan Mason? Is that where our fans are at? Not for me. So listen, leave your thoughts. Please like, please subscribe. We're edging so close to 5k. Please keep smashing that like button. I will speak to you soon. Have great weekends, whatever you do. Enjoy the bank holiday. Much love from me to you. Take care.